Peace and love reflection. Today we're going to talk about hematite and different metaphysical properties of it, different styles that you may see it come in. So let's get right into it. These are a couple of raw pieces. Okay, so this would be the natural state of hematite. Okay, so just getting into the properties of it, very strong protective tool, very grounding. So you can when you find some and you hold it, it's gonna carry that weight and it's gonna be like boom, it's just gonna bring your energy down. So grounding was something that when I really started to expand and develop myself, something that I was snoozing on for a little bit is my friend Judy that God bless you, Judy, that really brought that into me. So grounding is so beneficial on so many levels. It's gonna get you more aware of what's around you. So when you're way up top, you're not present down here, and you need to be present down here for the worldliness of life. Okay, and that's something that I really needed help with. So hematite is another way you may see it. This is a little more polished on and it has a rough bottom surface to it. I just got this a couple days ago, but very strong energy with hematite. This one in particular, when I saw it, it just like it called my name. I was like, okay, you're coming with me, So I take this everywhere that I go, everywhere. Okay, so it's very grounding, very, very, very protective. So going from the raw to more of a polished piece. Okay, so what I sense with the raw, the metaphysical properties aren't really going to change. What I sense with the raw piece compared to the tumbled piece is the energy moves out of this less, best way I can describe is like in a balanced manner. It's less balanced. It just kind of moves out wherever it wants to, where the polished, it's still gonna move out wherever, but it's balanced when it moves. It's moving all like out everywhere evenly at the same time. Okay, where this it might move out more there or there. So it just has a different way that it moves the energy. At least that's what I pick up from it. So very grounding, very protective. The way that I sense the protection aspect of it. So we have our aura, right? What I sense, like I said, is that it provides you with armor. Okay, so not so much a shield where you can like deflect the stuff. It provides you with that full suit of armor. So very beneficial. Also, what I sense too is that it gives you like a metaphysical mace or a metaphysical warhammer type of thing, so you can just any type of negative energy, you're just smashing it. It's not even coming close to your energy. And if it does come close and you have that strong armor on, that it's not going to break through it. Okay, so very beneficial to have. I'm going to get into a couple different things from here. So these next two pieces are black amethyst. So this is amethyst mixed in with hematite. Okay, so this one is a little more heavy with the hematite coating, right? As you can see, it's much more dark to it. And this one's still black hematite too. If you're not familiar with amethyst, I have done a video specifically on amethyst. So this would be amethyst right here. Okay, so you can see it's much more violet. Okay, so amethyst is protective. The way that I sense amethyst is protective, I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's just a very bright light that dark energy doesn't want to go near. Where you might be moving through on a physical level or metaphysically while you're doing some spiritual work, you might be moving through a very, very dark area where you don't want to have a bright light being shining out. Okay, so hematite isn't going to give you a super bright light. It's going to keep that energy down, but provide you with very strong energy to keep you protected. Okay? So that might be more of a choice tool to bring in if you're doing that kind of work. Where black amethyst, what I sense with black amethyst is it's providing that very strong armor, it's providing you with that warhammer type of thing, and it's still going to give you that amethyst quality to it, but that light is cloaked with the grounding of hematite. Okay, so it's not going to directly show the light from the get-go. Right? If the dark energy senses that you're there, then it might show the light a little bit more to get that energy out, and use the hematite energy too to really back that stuff up real quick. But it's not gonna constantly like this just like shine the light everywhere. Okay, so that might be a little more ideal depending on the work that you're doing. Okay, hematite is also a very masculine stone, carries a lot of yang energy to it. Okay, so if you're looking to balance that energy, or if you're trying to get more analytical, more logical, more left side of your brain, this will help with that thought processing. Okay, so different uses. Also iron oxide, so it may help you absorb more iron into your bloodstream. Different ways that it will come in as well. This is brecciated jasper. I'm not going to cover it too much, but the red jasper is the red piece, obviously, and then the gray pieces in there. I'm not sure how well it's going to come through, but the gray pieces are the hematite veins. Okay, and then hematoid quartz. So this is quartz with hematite inclusions in it. Okay, so there's different variations you may see it in. Okay, so very strong with your root chakra, right? So your root chakra is red. Okay, and it will. So if you want to live in your heart center. Okay, that's where you want to live. So this color tone will be green, just so you're familiar with it. Where your root chakra is red. So this is pelvic floor, base of your spine area. And if you live in your root, you're living in fear. Okay? When you live in your heart, you're living in love, unconditional love. Okay? Doesn't mean that you can't access and be aware of your root. So the hematite is going to give you more awareness of your root. It's going to give you more awareness of the physical space. Okay, so when you have mastered your root chakra, this is going to, instead of living in fear, it's going to teach you how to survive. It's going to give you more of an ability to survive. Okay, so that's a quick little thing on the root. You don't want to live there, you want to be aware of it, how it truly functions, what is the divine purpose of your root chakra. Hematite will strengthen that energy in your root. Okay? So if you are, like I said, if you're doing a lot of light work, hematite you'll want to get it for sure. You'll want to get it. If you don't want to be doing light work and not have any type of grounding tools, not have any protective tools, it's very essential. If you don't have any of that, you're setting yourself up. Dark energy is going to see your light and they're going to come by and mess you up on some level, so you can't continue on with your light work. Another one that you can get is a ring. Okay, this is going to be magnetized typically. But and just keep going on with the light work, okay? Us as light workers, we have a lot of work to do on this plane, on this planet right now. So Earth, I just did a video on the cosmic change of seasons. Earth is on the outskirts of the galaxy. So you can think about just our own solar system. The principle of correspondence, the Hermetic principle of correspondence is getting a little off of this, but in our solar system as below, right, a smaller aspect than from our galaxy as above, in our own galaxy you can think of the difference between Mercury's why am I drawing a blank on this? Mercury's orbit around the sun compared to Pluto's orbit around the sun. Right? Pluto's further on the outskirts than Mercury. It's the same thing as Earth. Earth is further on the outskirts than solar systems that are closer towards the great central sun. Okay? So we spend most of our time in the galactic night. What that means is we spend most of our time outside of the photon band. So the photon band is like a divine shower, divine light shower that cleanses whatever goes through it. So we're currently moving through it in this present time, but that time only lasts about 2,000 years, where we spend the next 11,000 years after that in the galactic night. So there's a lot of shadow work, a lot of dark energy that occurs on this planet. So you want to keep yourself protected while you're doing the light work here. Okay? Very, 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 very important. So you can continue on doing your light work and bring things back into balance. It's the balance that we're looking for. Okay? We're not looking to, outweigh it. Everything's about the balance. Okay? Keep that in mind. So, hematite, very beneficial. Grounding, protective, helps with the analytical, logical side of your thought processing. Okay? If you have any other questions on this, let me know. If you want me to cover any other stones, crystals, things of that nature, I'm totally down for it. Something else I'll bring in real quick is you can use tumbled pieces or raw pieces or whatever to grid. Okay? I really like using these guys, the quartz and the hematoid quartz, because they direct the energy very efficiently. So I'll use those a lot in my grids. Grids are something that I'm going to cover in the coming time. So I'm just throwing that out there too. But other than that, have an awesome rest of your time, rest of your day, whenever you're watching this night. I'm about to go to bed personally. So yeah, much love to you. Tune in next time. Peace.